Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to connect up your lead form here with your AWeber autoresponder. So we need to create these form fields within AWeber first. So let's go over to our AWeber account. First thing we need to do is create a new list. So we'll click on Manage Lists, click Create a List, and we'll put in our company name here. We'll call it videopizzazz LLC, put in our website, and this is correct. Sender name is Dan Faschingbauer. Sender email is going to be dan@videopizzazz.com. And we need to verify this, so let's click on Send a Verification Email. Click on Done. Go to our email inbox. Alright, so I'm not sure why it's taken so long to get verified here, but let's just go to next step, and I'll call this. Alright, so it looks like the list name can't be very long. Alright, so let's back this out of here and call this CV for Chippewa Valley Free Marketing Package. And for this here, I'll call it Video Pizzazz is here to help you succeed with your marketing in 2020. Looks like I can add a lot more description here, so I might want to come back and do that. Come down here and click on Next Step. So here I don't need to touch anything. I'll just leave it all as a default and click on Approve Message and Create List. And it automatically makes that the current list. So now I want to create a sign-up form that matches this. So we want business name, full name, email, phone number, and website, and create my free marketing package. So make sure you're in the correct list and then click on Sign Up Forms. Scroll down and click on Create a Sign Up Form. And if you scroll down, you'll see by default the form has name and email. But we want to add more fields than that. We want to add business name, phone number, website. We'll come in here and we'll just edit this. For name, we're going to do full name. Click on Save. And then for email, we're just going to take off the colon there. We'll say email. Click on Save Field. Let's come back up here again and click on Create a new custom field. Phone number. Click on Next. We want it to be a text input. We don't need it required. Click on Save. Alright, let's create a new website field. Website. Click on Next. That is going to be a text input. I'll take the colon off of there. And I don't need that required either. Click on Save Field. And for the Submit button, I'm going to edit that. And I'm going to call it Create My Free Marketing Package. Click on Save Field. And to put this all on one line, I can just stretch this out here. So it looks like that. I don't need this footer. I'll remove that. I don't need this header. I'll remove that. Alright, so it looks like we can't use name twice. So I'm going to click on and create a new custom field. And I'm just going to call this business. And click on Next. Click on Text Input, and that does not need to be required either. I'll just take the colon off and click on Save Field. Alright, so we want business name first. So I'll come down here, I'll grab business, and I'll slide that up to the top. And then we want full name, that's next. And then we want email, that's next. And then we want phone number, that's next. And then last but not least, we want website. Alright, so now I have it in the order that I want. I want business, full name, email, phone number, website. And then it says create my free marketing package. And I can delete this email privacy thing here too, because I'm really not going to be using this form. I'm going to be using the graphics here that's already on my page. Save your form and click on Go to Next Step. We need to give our form a name. I'm going to call it the same as my list. And then you can have it automatically redirect to a thank you page. So I'm going to click on the pull down here and click on Custom Page. And it says enter your URL. So I need to go back to Convertri. Click here. Click on Leave. I'm going to edit my thank you page. And it says it's not published yet. So I'm going to click on Save, Publish, and I'm going to call it Thank You. And it puts that at the end of the URL string here. Click on Publish. All right, so this page is now published. I can click on View Page, and I can grab this URL here, copy this, come back over here, and put that URL in there. And I can click on Show Advanced Settings if I want. Not going to worry about any of that stuff. Click on Save Your Form. So now we have a new list and we have a new form. Click here to go to step 3. And at this point, you could install the HTML code of the AWeber form onto your landing page, and it would look just like it does in AWeber. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the AWeber API interface that's built into Convertri. So I'll come back over to Convertri, click here to go back to the funnel, and I'm going to edit the sales page here again. I already have Convertri connected to AWeber. Convertri needs to tell AWeber what form to use here. So I'm going to come up here and click on Forms, click on Autoresponder, click on AWeber. Convertri went over to AWeber and grabbed all the form data. So now if I use the pull down here, I can see my new form data here, CV Free Marketing Package. Select that, and then that loads it up. So you'll see here that the fixed fields are already filled in for us. There's email, name, full name, IP address. These fields here are not assigned to anything yet. So for phone number, we need to map that to something. All right, so for type, we'll click on None here, and we'll scroll down, and we'll map it to phone. For website, we'll click here, and I'll map it to website. And then for business name, I'm not sure what we do with that. And it says here you need to add a thank you page before you can use your form. All right, I did that in AWeber. So click on Next. All right, so here it says, would you like to redirect your prospects after they click a Submit button on the page? Your form will be submitted. The user won't see a confirmation. That might be confusing. Why not add a pop-up or thank you layer to appear on the form? Alright, so here again we want to put in the thank you page URL. Paste that in there. So I'm going to say pass on submitted form data to thank you page. I'm going to select that and click on Done. Alright, so now I get a red check mark here. So let's click on Save, Publish. We'll call this Marketing Package. Click on Publish. Click on View Page. Alright, so if I put in the business name as Higher Level Marketing Strategies, and Dan Faschingbauer is the name, here's their email, here's their phone number, here's their website. Now if I click on Create My Free Marketing Package, it says Sending Form. Alright, so now I got redirected to the thank you page. That's cool. Now let's go back over to AWeber and make sure we're in the current list here that we want to be in. Click on subscribers. I didn't make it a single opt-in. Alright, so I did get a confirmation here. Please click the button below to confirm that you'd like to receive email. I'm going to click on confirm, then come back over here and do a refresh of my AWeber, and it says subscribe today. So now if I click on this, it's giving me the name, the email address, the phone number, their website, and business is empty. The business isn't working for me, but everything else seems to be. But I don't want the double opt-in. So make sure that I got the current list selected here, and then list options, click on list settings. Then on the left hand side here, click on confirmation message. Scroll down, and here it'll say send confirmation message for AWeber sign-up forms. Turn that off. That is your double opt-in. I don't want to have them have a double opt-in. Click on save settings. Alright, so I currently have two issues with my opt-in page here. The first issue is the business name is not getting propagated into my AWeber autoresponder. And the second thing is that I'm not able to turn off my double opt-in for AWeber. So I'm going to address both of those issues right now. So as far as the business name here not getting propagated into AWeber, that's an issue with not having congruency between this form here and my AWeber form. So if I come up here and click on Forms and go to Autoresponders and go to AWeber, I'll see here that the field for business is being mapped to a type Notes in AWeber, and that's fine. Now if I come down here and click on the business name here, and then go over to Element Properties and click on Form Field Settings, you'll see here that the assigned field name is type query string. Now I don't want that. I want this to match the AWeber form, so I want to use the pull down here and select Notes. So now this assigned field Notes will match the same assigned field in the form called Notes. Alright, so once you have that, you click on Save, click on Publish, click Publish. Alright, so I'm going to just double check this now and see if it's still there. Click on this, click on Element Properties, click on Form Fields, and it's set to Notes. So now this should work. So now if I go over to AWeber for that current list and refresh, you'll see that I don't have any subscribers in this list. So if I come back over to Convertri, click on View Page, and enter in this form field data here. I'll do that right now. Alright, so I entered in all this data here in the forms, and I'll click on Create My Free Marketing Package. I get sent to the thank you page, which is what I expect to happen. Now I'll go back over to AWeber, and I'll refresh my subscriber list here. My subscriber came into my list here. So now I'll click on this to expand it and scroll down, and voila, now I have the business section here and it's filled in with the business name. That's what I expect to happen. So now I've got the name, I've got their email address, I've got their phone number, their website, and their business name. Awesome, that is now working. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to address is the double opt-in. You'll notice that the double opt-in is now taken off and the person does not have to verify with email to get opted in. Now, in order for that to get set up, I had to actually contact AWeber because AWeber does not allow you to turn off the double opt-in if you're using an API interface to a company's software. So since I use the Convertri AWeber API, AWeber's saying, hey, you cannot turn off the double opt-in. If I would have just taken the HTML AWeber form code and pasted that onto my website, then I could manually turn off the double opt-in by just going here to List Options, come down here to Confirmation Message, come down here and click this off, Send Confirmation Message for AWeber Sign-Up Forms. This works only if you're going to copy and paste the HTML code from AWeber onto your landing page. Now, if you want to use the API, which is what I did in this case, this feature does not have any effect on that double opt-in. And it says right here, please contact Customer Solutions if you're using an API integration. So I did contact AWeber, told them I was using the Convertri API and that I wanted my double opt-in turned off because I was marketing to local businesses. and they agreed that was okay, and they set that up for me. And so now everyone that fills out my opt-in form does not have to verify with an email, and that's what I want. All right, so that's how I fixed my business name information getting forwarded to AWeber, and how I eliminated the double opt-in for AWeber. I hope you found that useful, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.